Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Love in Riyadh show. Today is the 13th of April. Today's episode is a mix of two very different moments, but both say a lot about timing. One is about nature showing up in a way people don't see often, and the other is about preparation for one of the most important seasons of the year. Let's start with something that really caught people's attention this week. The Al-Hariq Dam, south of Riyadh. After heavy rainfall across the region, something rare happened. The dam overflowed, and not just slightly. Water was pouring over its edges in a way that immediately stood out, because this isn't something you see every year. In fact, it's something that happens maybe once in decades. And that's what made the moment feel so significant. The Al-Hariq Dam is considered one of the largest in the kingdom, so seeing it in that state, full, overflowing, active, was both powerful and honestly kind of beautiful. People were sharing videos, photos, just trying to capture something that most haven't witnessed before. It's one of those moments where nature reminds you of its scale, because just a few days of intense rain and suddenly everything shifts. Water levels rise, landscapes change, and something that's usually still becomes dynamic. But at the same time, moments like this also come with awareness, because while it looks incredible, it's also a reminder of how strong these natural forces are and how quickly conditions can change. Now, from a rare natural moment to something much more structured, much more planned. Let's talk about Makkah, because starting today, new rules are officially in effect. Residents are no longer allowed to enter the city without a permit. This is part of the Hajj season preparations, something that happens every year, but always feels important to highlight, because the goal here is simple: to manage crowds, to ensure safety, and to keep everything organized during one of the busiest and most significant times. And this isn't just a guideline, it's being actively enforced. Security checkpoints are now set up at entry points, and anyone without valid authorization is being turned back. So entry is now limited to Hajj permit holders, authorized workers, and residents of Makkah. And with that, there are also strict penalties in place for violations. Now, when you look at this, it might seem like a restriction, but it's actually part of a much bigger system, because during Hajj, the number of people in Makkah increases massively. And without structure, things can quickly become overwhelming. So these measures are really about creating balance, making sure that everyone who is meant to be there can be there safely, and that the experience remains organized for millions of people. And when you put both of today's stories side by side, they reflect something interesting. One is completely unpredictable, heavy rain leading to rare overflow. The other is carefully planned and systems put in place ahead of time to manage something large. But both are about readiness. One shows how nature can surprise you. The other shows how preparation can guide you through something major. And both remind you of the importance of being aware of your surroundings, your timing, and the bigger picture. That's all for today's episode. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for tuning into the Love in Riyadh podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast from.